Yo, what is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi Note 5 Pro again, and today in this video I'm going to be showing you the AOSIP ROM based on Android Pie, and this is on the Pie firmware by the way on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and this is the 22nd June 2019 build. So I flashed this ROM with the new TWRP recovery. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here is a card for you about flashing this ROM. Just instead of flashing the Pixel Experience, flash this ROM and GApps instead. And over here, let me just go into the settings first and let me show you the about section. And if you go into Android version, here is how it looks like. 9.0 official wired, and you can see the 22nd June 2019 build. Security patch is of latest June 5th 2019, and here is the stock kernel version, which is the Illusion Plus kernel. And over here, if you go into the system, we do have the AOSIP updater. So if you just like refresh it, you can just check for updates from here. And we have the customizations, of course, Owl's Nest, like inside Owl's Nest. And if you go to the display settings, we have the night light mode and adaptive brightness is there. Wake up on plug, you can disable it, and double tap to wake is there, and even double tap to sleep and stuff is there. I will show that to you later on. And if you go into the ambient display, we have bunch of stuff like always on display and lift to check phone, hand wave, pocket detection of the ambient display, and show when charging and stuff for the new notifications. Everything is there for the ambient display. Ambient music ticker is there too, and device theme you can change it to light, dark, automatic based on the time, and you can change the like black AF theme, and you can just use these kind of accent colors over here. As you can see, the material palette colors and the user requested colors are there. And if you go to the fonts and display size, you can customize them too, and the DPI you can change it too. And by the way, the stock launcher over here is the quick step launcher. To the left, we have the Google Now cards, and it shows the weather and stuff up top. And you can swipe down anywhere on the home screen to get to the quick settings panel. And if you go into the settings and gestures, you will find the double tap to screen off gesture thing, and you can just double tap anywhere on the home screen to make the phone into sleep. And here is the fingerprint scanner speed of this ROM. As you can see, the fingerprint scanner speed is really fast, no complaints regarding the fingerprint scanner. And talking about VoLTE, well, yes, VoLTE calls are working fine. And if you go into the sound settings, let me show you. If you go to the bottom, we do have the Mi Sound Enhancer or the Mi Audio Direct over here. And you can disable the charging sound, vibrate on plug and stuff like that, and screenshot sound and stuff like that. You can disable them too. And I flashed micro GApps over here, so the face unlock and stuff, everything is working. Yes, the auto face unlock is here. And the one thing I like over here is the recents panel. It looks really dope over here. As you can see, it has some kind of rounded corner like this. Yes, the Liquid Remix ROM has it too, but I'm just saying this rounded corners on the recents panel looks really dope. And this ROM is really fluid over here. As you can see, it is pretty fast for day-to-day usage. If you go to Owl's Nest, we have like a lot of customizations over here. As you can see, from status bar, quick settings, notification, navigation, hardware buttons, recents, lock screen, gestures, and advanced settings are there. So first, let's start from the status bar. We have the Q style battery icon. If you can't see it, let me just put it close. And as you can see, we have the like battery icon of Android Q. That is really good. And over here, we have the carrier label and clock settings are there. So you can change the like clock fonts and stuff like that if you want to, and you can change the like date to show or not to show, I don't know. And for the icons, the status bar icons are there. You can change the icons, and the VoLTE icon over here shows Volit instead of VoLTE by the way. And you can change like headset, Bluetooth, etc. icon. You can enable it from here. And we have the chronic logo of the like AOSIP ROM, and you can enable or disable the VoLTE logo from here. And we have the network traffic indicator too if you are like in a need of that. And in quick settings panel, we have the brightness slider, and you can like change or customize these things. And quick pull down, smart pull down, both are there. Vibrate on toggle touch is there, and quick setting toggle animations are there too. And over here we have the notifications customizations next. So ambient music ticker is there, heads up you can disable them, and notification you can control from here. And the battery LED in do not disturb mode, you can control it too. Simply the notification LED is working fine over here. And inside navigation we have the normal nav bar stuff, and if you go into the stock settings you can invert the layout. That is why the back button is to the right side for me. And if I just go back, here we have the pulse navigation option, and you can change the height and stuff of the navigation panel over here. Inside hardware buttons we have the advanced reboot. So if I just tap and hold the power button and go to advanced, you can directly reboot to recovery, fast boot, etc. options are there. And if you go into recents, we have the changing option of the recents panel to Pi or audio, and you can even choose the icon back. And in the lock screen we have the lock screen charging info and stuff like that. And lock screen you can change the clock style to text. That is why it looks like Android Q, and like this. It looks really good. It shows the temperature also in the lock screen, so that is really great. And we have the fingerprint authentication vibration. Face auto unlock is there, but one thing that I miss over here, and by the way you can see that we have this brightness control from here, so that is really great. I would say that we do get the brightness control by sliding on the status bar. Let me just reduce it a little bit. I think it's fine now. And over here one thing that I miss again is the forced fingerprint unlock. So that is simply missing over here. That thing is not present. You have to enter your pin after you reboot your phone. So that is a bummer, but yeah. Inside gestures we have the normal AOSIP gestures over here, and you can activate the torch by tapping and holding the power button when the phone is locked, and it will toggle the torch. Normal customization. And brightness control I just showed you, yes, it's there. 3-finger screenshot gesture works fine too, and it does not scroll, so that is really great. And status bar, double tap to sleep and stuff like that is present over here. No need to worry about those. And if you go to advanced, you will see the in-call vibration options. And blink flashlight, this is the MIUI kind of feature. Whenever you are getting a call, it will blink the flashlight, so that thing is there. And the in-call vibration, again the vibrate on connect, on call waiting, and on disconnect is there too. Now let's open some of the apps and show you guys the app speeds and the RAM management over here. And as you can see, the RAM management I think is pretty good over here, even though the app speeds and stuff is pretty fine over here. I don't think that you will face any kind of issues when you are using this ROM for long-term usage, but I would say this is pretty fine. Let's open all the apps from memory again. As you can see, the app open up speeds are really great, and the whole UI feels really smooth over here. No issues whatsoever, and all the app stays in memory, so that is really a good thing. And let me just go to a random app over here. Let's just go to Instagram. Everything is working fine. No issues whatsoever regarding the RAM management or the speeds at all in this ROM. And here is the Antutu score of this ROM. By the way, the stock camera over here is the MIUI camera, so that is really great that we do get the MIUI camera over here by default. And you can install Google camera if you want to, since there is camera API pre-enabled in this ROM. And one thing that I want to talk about is the Google Pay. Well, Google Pay does not work right out of the box, or any banking app should not be working right out of the box in this ROM. Even though this is an official ROM, but still banking apps does not work right away. To get it working, you have to go to the settings, then go to apps, then from all apps, just find the Google Play services, and from there go to permission and disable the phone and SMS app permission. Then your banking apps will be working fine. Otherwise, it may not work fine. So if you're trying to set up your Google Pay normally, it will show that your device is rooted, there is custom OS and stuff like that. But for that, again, you have to just disable the phone and SMS app permission, just like this. And after you have done that, just register again, and then the banking app should be working fine. And talking about the battery life, I would say the battery life over here is pretty decent. Here is the screenshots, and as you can see, I am getting pretty much 6 to 7 hours of screen on time if you calculate, and I would say this is a pretty decent battery life over here. No huge issues regarding the battery life over here either at all. So I would say you can definitely flash this ROM if you are on Pi firmware, and if you are not, then just follow that video from that card and you can just simply flash this ROM. The flashing method is really easy. Just instead of pixel experience, just flash this AOSIP and the micro G apps, I would say. And one good thing over here is that it shows the battery, how long it will last, like Android Q. So that is really good. You get an idea about how long the battery will last with your usage. And to the left top it shows the clock, then it shows if the phone is muted, and you can change or increase or decrease the brightness from here. You can put it on the auto brightness too from here, as you can see. I just can like disable it anyway, so that is really good. And if I just show you the quick setting panels over here, you can have like more stuff like night light and stuff, and you can edit and add more like gaming mode and the accent option and screenshot option, etc. you can add. And over here the stock screen recorder, I would say it goes up like up to 720p some kind of star. I think it's 720p 60 fps, but yeah, there is no like 1080p option by default over here, so that is really a bummer. And we have the hotspot, so let me show you that we do get the 2.4 as well as 5 GHz band. So that is pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you loved it, and subscribe to the channel down there if this video was helpful to you. This is Tito from KDN Tech signing off for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye now.